5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm good evening to everyone who is watching this special broadcast. It is Stumps day two, and India is batting, and they are 9 for 1 in their second innings as Australia were bundled out for 191 before, and taking you through to what happened today at day two. India uh, Ridhiman Saha and Ravi Ashwin came into bat, who were the overnight batters. India were bundled out for 244 with some very fine bowling from Australia earlier this day. And then it was Indian bowlers, or rather Ashwin, Bumrah, and Umesh Yadav, who bundled Australia for 191. There were some catches dropped off Captain Tim Payne and Manas Labuschagne, who scored 73 not out and 47 respectively. And that is the reason that Australia stretched their total to 191. Otherwise, it would have been 50 to 60 runs short. So the courtesy goes to the Indian fielders who dropped some easy catches, would say. Now India is batting in the second innings, and it is 9 for 1 at Stumps day two. First wicket fell off Prithvi Shaw, who was again circumspect against the swing bowling, and Bumrah, the night watchman, is batting along with Mayank Agarwal. So this is the update from Adelaide, where the ongoing day-night test match is being played. And the score, as I mentioned, it's 191, which means the lead was of 53 runs. And if we add the 9 runs of the second innings, then the lead goes to 62 runs. Now I have Mr. Aditya Shanwale. He's a cricketer from Vidarbh. So hello, Aditya. Welcome to the show. I think your mic is
Yeah, yeah,
muted.
yeah.
Please unmute.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So another riveting day of Test cricket today.
Hmm.
I hope you've also watched the match. So, what do you take of this second day?
Second day. Actually, I think India is in quite a good lead. Uh, I think Ashwin's spell was really crucial when he got Smith and what do you say, Green. That was a turning point,
Green,
I
yeah.
think. But I think the fielding of Indian cricket team has let them down, especially the catch of Prithvi Shaw. I think at international level, I think it's this type of mistake shouldn't happen. So that's why I think India could have easily got a lead of like 80 or 90, but that's where I think they missed the trick.
Yeah, correct. And
Otherwise, mhm.
yeah,
Apart from that, really they had a really good day. The spell from Shami, Umesh, especially the spell from Umesh, it just changed the match.
yeah, Umesh was brilliant. Even Ashwin
Mhm.
and Bumrah early on, he couldn't. He was not in that rhythm, but once Shami hit the lines, he also came back strongly. To say so,
No,
yeah.
actually, Bumrah did the trick because, because he was holding one end tight, so he was not letting the runs go, and he was making all the pressure and all. That's why these guys were able to pick the wickets because they know because of Bumrah's reputation, they won't take chance. That's why they will take chance against Ashwin and Umesh because they know Bumrah and Shami are the prime bowlers. That's the main reason.
But yeah, but this disease of Indian cricket, this fielding,
Hmm.
of late it has been spreading. This fielding disease has been spreading amongst the fielders. So, do you think they really need to work on this, especially on this, because at one time Indian fielders were the best, and now also they are good, but this small mistake happens every match. So this can
Yeah,
actually make a
yeah, yeah,
difference.
yeah. That's surprising. It's been since the start of this tour, because even I was like surprised to see Virat drop few catches in T20s and all. And today, especially means with Mayank, I was like totally surprised because Mayank is generally a very good fielder. With Prithvi, I know it's like a bit of like confidence situation right now, because since IPL he hasn't been like contributing a lot, so he's down in confidence. But uh, I think it's because of the twilight situation and also this day night game and that pink ball. I think it's quite different than the actual red and the white ball. It's like quite different. Maybe that might be the case.
Yeah, hope so. That is only the case because fielding is very much needed. And today, I think it didn't hurt that much, but
Yeah.
dropping Smith, I eventually Ashwin did oversmart Smith
Hmm.
in that dismissal. Otherwise, Smith could have been dangerous for India, especially after
Hmm. Yeah,
dropping
yeah,
his
yeah,
pass.
yeah. Especially with his reputation to get like 200s for easy peasy. So it was like quite
Yeah,
superb delivery to get him out.
yeah, and Tim Payne 73 not out is also a result of
Yeah,
the
I was
catch
like
which
totally
was dropped.
surprised with Tim Payne's intention because right from the word he came, he was like positive. He had a good intent to bat. That's why I think apart from him, rest of the batsmen they were like quite tentative. They were not confident enough to like
Yeah.
play their shots. Uh, yeah, but
So both the batters who scored, be it Tim Payne or be it Labuschagne,
mhm.
both of them had dropped catches.
Yeah, yeah.
Means Indian
I think
fielders
this
dropped.
I think these things are bound to happen because these players are playing their match like quite after a year, most probably. Since Feb, these guys
Yeah,
haven't
test
played.
match.
Yeah, test matches and
Yeah,
see like
test match
Pujara
after
with,
10 months.
after 10 months. Yeah, with Pujara and Team Pen, these guys are only playing what test matches. Even Travis said. That's why they are having a bit of problem. Otherwise, I think as the series progresses, I think the batting standard will go up from both the sides.
Yeah. So now talking about Prithvi Shaw in the first innings, also he was dismissed through an in swinger. In second innings, means in this innings also uh, he got dismissed. So what do you think? It is mostly about the mental blockage. See, technically, we everyone is seeing what technical problem he has, but how to deal with this? Is it more about the mental blockage which he needs to rectify?
Yeah, yeah, it's mostly mental thing because he is a good enough player and he has already done well at the international level. So it's just a mental blockage and he's not confident about his abilities right now. You see, since he got injured last year, after that he was also banned because of some doping. So he has been away from the game, and since then he hasn't found his rhythm. So I think once he finds that, he'll be the usual Prithvi that we know.
Yeah, but India means is on the top, as we can say
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely,
In
definitely. I think, I
rank,
think, I think right now the match is in like 65-35 ratio. India is on
yeah,
definitely on top because in Adelaide the ball will turn and with Ashwin uh, right on his top of his game, I think definitely is India in his driving seat.
yeah. So I was coming to Ashwin only that the way he bowled today, mixing his lines and lanes along with his variations which he has, getting Smith out with a straighter one, then Travis Head with a normal off-break delivery. So the way Ashwin has bowled today has also been quite impressive because there was not much moisture on the wicket as it was yesterday when Nathan Lyon was bowling.
Yeah, yeah. I was like totally surprised because the ping ball, I haven't seen it turn a lot because whatever matches we have seen like from past last year or two, the ping ball doesn't spin that much, but he was able to get reps. And even you see Nathan Lyon, he was not turning big, but Ashwin, when because of his, I think the pace variation, he was quite able to smartly able to play with batsman's mind, and he was focusing more on bowling turners with sliders and undercutters.
Yeah. Uh, Yeah. So, as you mentioned correctly, that Nathan Lyon was very much dependent on the bounce which he extracted from the
Mhm.
surface, but Ashwin did give the ball a spin and got
Mhm.
the ball to do something off the wicket.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was mostly because
Now, yeah, please continue.
yeah, it's mostly because he was doing the speed variations. With Nathan Lyon, if you see yesterday, he was consistently bowling at like there were only two variations. There were either it was slow or it was like quicker one. So that's where
Yeah,
Ashwin has got the edge.
yeah. And Umesh Yadav also. Now, Umesh Yadav had a very bad IPL then. But whenever we see Umesh Yadav bowling in a test match, especially when he played the last test match, last pink ball test match against Bangladesh, he was phenomenal. And today also we saw that he picked 3 wickets and a couple of wickets at a very crucial stage. So Umesh Yadav has also not got consistent chances, but he's grabbed the limited opportunity which he's got.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Umesh Yadav is like a superb bowler, but it's just about his rhythm. On some days he'll be like the best bowler in the world, but it's just about rhythm. I don't know. Means, yeah, he has been like criticized because of his inconsistency. Sometimes he strays on his legs, but overall, I think he should be given a long rope like Bumrah and Shami are getting. And with the
Yeah,
amount of like with the quality that Indian cricket has, I think it's quite difficult for them to even give him that chance. If you see the main three quicks with Ishan, Shami, and Bumrah, so I think that's why.
that's the unlucky part to him.
Yeah, that's the
So
unlucky part.
yeah, and then now talking about India in the second innings, the way to approach, because it's the first time that in a day-night test match, Australia have conceded a deficit in the first innings. Means in all the day-night test matches which Australia have has played, they've conceded a lead in the first innings. But this is the first time when Australia are down with deficits. So 53 runs lead for India in the first innings. And now with the second innings score of 9, India's lead is currently at 62. So what do you think? How should India approach the second innings? Because there's a lot of time left in the test match. It's only 2 days.
Yeah, I think India need to bat big, and minimum they need to get around like 350, 350, 325 to 350. That's the minimum target that they should be having, because we almost have 3 days, and with like one inning under those Australian batsmen, I think they will look forward to improve their performance. That's why I feel like overall 400 will be a like definitely cushion for India with the quality of bowling that India has. I think India will definitely wrap this match in like 4.5 days max.
Okay, so you are giving India full
Yeah,
confidence that India
yeah,
will win the test match. Yeah.
definitely. With Virat in super form and even Chiteshwar like making 40 45. So I don't see that India going down from this situation.
Yeah. Bumrah at number 3. Are he was Aman Yadav. He was sent as a night watchman just to secure the number 3 batsman Cheteshwar Pujara.
Yeah, obviously.
And in the twilight he won't come to bat otherwise. But Mayank, see, now I would like to talk about Mayank as well. Mayank has also looked vulnerable against swing. His front foot, he's landing on his heel. It means that he's not balanced. He also got an edge of Mitchell Stark, I think, if I'm not wrong. but it was dropped by Tim Payne. Yeah, it was dropped by Tim Payne. So it's not that only Prithvi Shaw. It's Mayank Agarwal also, who is not looking that confident against
Yeah,
swing bowling. He's also a bit vulnerable because of his landing on the heel.
yeah. Means like you are saying, he's landing on the heel. That only happens when your weight is on the back foot. Means when
Yeah,
initially you're like getting into position and into the trigger position, your your head is going back, your body is back. That's why you're landing on the heel. And I think it's just about like he's not that. Means I think with these people playing the T20, these people are like these people uh, are just staying on the back foot and waiting for the shots. That's why I think he need to make that a bit of technical and mental change, that this is test
yeah,
cricket. Otherwise, he's in a good form.
yeah. Because mentally, everyone, when a
Hmm.
team tours Australia, they think of pace and bounce, and this mental blockage is something uh, which is a hurdle between them
Hmm.
as far as batting and bowling is concerned. So tomorrow, what you expect means India should bat for the whole of the day.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think
So,
India should bat the whole day. Max like around 4 or 5 wickets should go. Means from here like six down maximum from here. So
yeah,
I think that will seal the deal for India, because tomorrow's batting will decide the fate of the game.
correct, correct. And 350, you mentioned that 350 minimum target, 325 to
Yeah,
350. India should aim at 325 to 350 at least to give a healthy target to Australia.
yeah,
And
because you see what happens is that with the pink ball, these people tend to leave a bit of grass on the wicket. So
yeah,
that's why the batting is like a bit difficult in the first innings, and once that grass dries out, like on third day, that generally happens. That's
yeah,
why I think in the second innings, India need to bat a bit more like clinically and professionally.
yeah. Yeah, but don't you think with the amount of turn the spinners have extracted, be it on the first day or the second day, don't you think that this grass looks artificial? Means it's only just to bind the wicket, just to hold the soil. It's more of
Uh,
that kind of a
no,
grass.
no, it's a combination of both. See, if what happens is that it's definitely it's to like keep the wicket on hold,
Bind the wicket, yeah,
and even the ping ball. What happens? Ping ball is like pretty close to the white ball, so the survival of ping ball is very difficult for 80 or 90 overs. So that's why they tend to leave that grass. Otherwise, the ball will like get toned out after 50 or 60 overs. So
yeah,
that's the reason.
yeah, and that's the reason the extra layer of lacquer is also put on the pink ball. That's why it
Mhm.
generally swings a bit more and
Mhm.
reverses less.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah. So now for the second innings, as you mentioned, just talking about the before that, I have a question. A lot of drop catches we watched today. What is happening in the fielding department? Asked by Aman Yadav. We were already discussing about this that it sometimes happen. I want
Yeah,
Aditya to please answer.
it's it's a game. It happens. So you can't do much. I think these guys are like professionals and they do all this stuff like day in day out. So sometimes like they either take it like way too casually, that oh, this is like easy peasy, or this happens. They have a bad day, and these are uncontrollables. It happens. Okay.
Yeah, and India is fortunate that India didn't pay a lot of runs for this drop catches because
Yeah,
they've
yeah, yeah,
dropped many, 5 to 6 catches, and the Australia were bundled out at 191. So they just had to pay 50 or 50 to 60 runs more, not more than
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Otherwise, If in any
Yeah,
other match they would drop 5 to 6, I think had Smith
yeah,
batted, it would have costed more than 150 runs.
easily, easily. I think today somehow India escaped because I think if they would have like caught not not dropped like 5 or 6, instead they would have dropped like 1 or 2. I was thinking like India would bundle out them for like 110 or 130 max. It's just because of the drop
Yeah.
catches that they have gone that far.
At one stage, everyone was thinking that India would procure a lead of more
Yeah,
than
around
100 runs.
150.
A
Yeah, more than
hefty, yeah.
150. Yeah.
And if India managed to procure a lead of 110, 120 runs, the game would have been sealed. Means more than 70% of the game would have been
Yeah, the
sealed
game was done there
uh,
only.
because then the batters just had to make another 200, 250 runs, and maybe the game would have been over on the fourth day itself.
Hmm.
With the kind of form Indian bowlers are. So that is it for today, and that is the report from Adelaide. Is that India currently batting in the second innings, 9 for 1, uh, and a lead of 62 runs and counting. So tomorrow, Jasprit Bumrah and Mayank Agarwal will come out to bat. Hope so. Jasprit Bumrah. See another interesting. See, it's an interesting prospect because Jasprit Bumrah scored his half century in the practice matches, and then he's been promoted to number 10 ahead of Mohammad Shami, and now he's been promoted as a night watchman. So this is also something. Can you share because you play for Vidarbh? So can you share some incident where there is some sort of competition also goes on between the bowlers that who
Yeah,
will bat first,
definitely. Definitely,
who is a
definitely they
better
have.
batsman among bowlers.
Definitely, definitely they have this competition because whoever performs, the coach will definitely say that next time you will be promoted. So they always have that they'll always talk between themselves and banter that today see I scored more, so I'll definitely go next
Yeah.
time. So these things are like very common in the game.
Yeah, there's always a competition, and the bowlers always consider themselves as a very good batsman,
Yeah,
and
yeah, for sure.
even even Yuzi Chahal, one of the leg spinners in the Indian cricket team, is also a lot many times he's openly said that he's a very good batsman and all of that. So it is it for today. Thanks a lot, Aditya, for joining. Hopefully, we'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
thanks a lot, viewers. Thanks a lot, viewers, for joining. This is it for today. Again, I would brief this course. India first innings 244 all out. Australia first innings 191 all out. India batting in this second innings 9 for 1. One wicket was of Prithvi Shaw. Currently, Jasprit Bumrah, the night watchman, batting with Mayank Agarwal. So that this is it. 62 runs lead for India. Hopefully, India will bat long tomorrow and will give a healthy target to Australia for their bowlers to bundle them out. So that is it for today. Goodbye.